Hey guys, Zeeshan here for Zeeshan Tech, and today I just want to give my view on what I saw basically at Samsung's event yesterday in Berlin at IFA 2013 at the event there. Basically, all the executives were there from different companies, Sony, Qualcomm, and a few other companies, obviously. I think it's during the whole week actually, they're going to be like different companies showing off what new tech they've been working on. Happens every year. That's IFA 2013. So, yesterday, Samsung basically unveiled three new products. One was the Galaxy Note 3, the third was the Galaxy Tab 10.1 2014, and last but not least, Galaxy Gear. Now, Galaxy Gear is basically their smartwatch. So there's lots of talk about wearable technology. What's it going to look like? What it can do for you? How is it going to work? Is it really something that people are going to want? And can it really work? So I'm going to basically touch upon at least all three of these products as well as a couple of other things. So let's start off with really the main one, which was the Galaxy Gear, which is their watch, and that's what they're calling it, Galaxy Gear. Firstly, I'm not a huge fan of the actual name, Gear. Gear to me kind of sounds a bit like, gears in your clothes, or, you go to the gym or something, let me grab my gear. It doesn't really come across as, a watch, basically. So if I say gear, you think of cars, you think of clothes. You don't really think of a watch, basically, or a wearable technology. But anyway, that's besides the point. Let's just show you. I'm going to show you some pictures as well of this actual watch. It comes in about 6 different colors. Black and white is standard. These type of colors, really nice. So what does it do? I mean, it does the things that you expected it to do. Is like like calendar, text messages, making calls. But also, it's got this, I don't know why they have it on it. I mean, I don't know how many people will actually use this. They've actually got something on it, a feature, which is the camera feature. Now, that's great, but it's not like on the top. So I've got a watch here, for example. Now, this is obviously not the actual watch itself, but just take this as an example. Now, here's the watch. Here's obviously the face of the watch. Now, some people would think, why not let's have the camera there, so you can obviously do your FaceTime. If you had, if Apple was to come out with one, you can say, oh, you know what, I'll FaceTime and I can hold it like this and actually, speak to whoever I'm calling. But no, it has it actually just here. So if I'm wearing it here, let me put my watch on here. It's basically on the actual strap. So I've got my watch on. It's actually right there. And the way you take it is you just tap on your the screen and it'll take a picture. Now, I don't know about you, but that's kind of creepy. I mean, if you think about it, if you're like maybe gone with your friend to a cafe, you're basically sitting there with them and you're like this on the actual table, like just sitting on the table.
And you're like this.
And your friend's like, what are you doing? It's kind of creepy. You're taking pictures of like everybody. It's a bit weird, I was thinking. So that's the first little thing that I've got an issue with actually is the camera. It's a 1.9 megapixel camera as well. The next thing that I managed to obviously listen to was the fact it was battery life. That's a big concern with a lot of technology, a lot of mobile devices, especially watches. Now I've got this watch here, I put a battery in it. Now obviously it doesn't do all the things that the Gear does, the Galaxy Gear, but this obviously lasts me years, at least maybe 2 years, 3 years. The Galaxy Gear, Samsung claims that it lasts at least 25 hours, so it should last you at least a day basically. Obviously there's no testing that's been done from external people outside the company, other reviewers and what have you, but will it actually last, if it does all those things, calls and all the other things, then will it actually last 25 hours or will it last less than that? And the fact that you have to keep charging it every day, it's just that extra thing, an extra wire that you might need to charge. And you will need that extra wire because the other Samsung, chargers, you're going to use it for your other Samsung products. The other thing is they also actually launched the Galaxy as well, Note 3, the phablet if you like. Now that's pretty cool, but they're saying that if you really want to use the full potential of it, then you're going to actually have to get the Note 3. They didn't actually mention that, you could use it with iOS devices such as iPhone. You could use it with Galaxy S3, S4, HTC One, any other Android phone. They didn't actually mention that. So I thought if they did mention that, then people will be pre-ordering it right now, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I mean, another problem was, especially with the Note 3 that I found, was that basically they had this multitasking feature in it where the guy came on, I think his name was David, he came on and he basically said, I'm in Berlin right now, my friend Rachel came here last year, she said, this is a great restaurant, here's the address. So she types the address in the chat feature or the chat app that Samsung has in its phones and in its Galaxy Note tablet, and says, okay, you can actually go to this restaurant. So then he wants to share this with his friend, and I think his friend name was like Justin or something. They made that of Justin, and basically you want to like tap. You have to tap it, and then with the S Pen as well. and then you have to click on the actual one of the features, and then you go on to Justin's, and then you click on his, and then it'll go on it. Now that's kind of the biggest difference in my opinion when it comes to Samsung and Apple. Now don't get me wrong, I'm a tech person. I like old tech, and if you do the job right, I'm gonna love it. You know, I don't care if it's Apple or someone else. Basically, major difference is that if it was Apple, they probably make it so easy where you could just basically touch it and hold it for maybe a couple of seconds, then just drag it into the second box. Because you can put two boxes of chat boxes on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. But no, you have to actually tap you have to tap at least 3 to 4 things onto your your Galaxy Note, then transfer it over. Now that's one of my key issues, is that it has to be simple. People like simplicity and ease of use, and I know it's obviously hard to do that, but I don't think Samsung has obviously thought it all the way through. They've said one thing as well, where J.K. Shin came on. He was like the first guy that came on, and he said that we listened to our customers, we asked them what they wanted, and here it is, guys. This is what we got for them. But are they really thinking about their customers? Because they're not really thinking about ease of use. Imagine doing this all day, where you probably use that feature of transferring information from one chat to the other chat, doing it as many times as you can. I don't think it's going to be that easy and that fun, I guess, to do either. Really, guys, this is basically what I wanted to speak about. It's a few things which I kind of wanted to get off my chest, if you like. Now, it's not that I don't like Samsung at all. I actually like the product. I like the way they look. I like what they are. I like the features. But using these features on a daily basis, I just feel like Samsung could have done a better job. I don't know, like for example with the watch, are you really going to be taking pictures with it when it's only 1.9 megapixel camera? When you've got your phone, and these days, you get your phone out, you slide to the left, and there's the camera, and you can take a picture. Or if you got an iOS, like an iPhone for example, you just put it on. You don't even have to unlock it. You just slide upwards, and you can use the camera. So it's not that hard. And the thing is, it's a bit like having another device, and you need another device anyway. You can't use the Samsung Gear on its own. You have to actually use it with a Galaxy Note 3, and it is like that, unfortunately. So that's kind of my concern with that device as well. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say, guys. That is my opinion. I just want to hear what you guys have to say as well. Did you like actually these new products? Do you agree, disagree? If you do, if you don't, just hit the like button, guys, down there, and subscribe for more videos. I hope to cover it more often. And next week, as we know, the 10th of September, it's been officially announced. Also, the flyer has been given out to everybody that Apple, I guess, wanted to invite. That September 10th, which is a Tuesday next week, it's the iPhone event. So we can expect, obviously we've got iPhone 5, the next one up, which is 5S. The cheaper iPhone is likely to be there because there's a lot of colourful dots. If you haven't seen it, check out my Instagram picture. You'll be able to see it there as well. So hope you guys enjoyed it, guys. My name is Zeeshan from Tech, and I'll see you later.